Welcome back to Let's Play Nights into Dreams, the HD remake port for the PlayStation 2 version, I should say. We shall start Elliot's dream, but before that, something I forgot to do the first time. Thankfully I added it just before I started her story, but I forgot to play the opening to Claire's story. I'm not gonna forget about Elliot's this time. Full screen, right. So then, now it's not sloppily edited. Now I can play through his levels. So I was in President's movie theater. Has some interesting videos, like an interview with Takashi Iizuka or something, about how he came up with nights and whatnot. Perhaps I'll show that along with a bunch of other extras after I'm done making through. Spoiler alert. Wise man once again. Splash Garden. I do overall have a little more fun with Elliot stages, along with the bosses afterwards. Just get more enjoyment out than bosses. Riala is even one of them. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Same requirements. Gotta collect. Oops, I missed that. My bad. 20 of them blue chips. And then preferably get as many points as possible until time runs out. Of course, the first level starts off pretty damn short. It gets sprayed from the water fountain and you'll head into the background. Such neat gameplay. I dare say that this game is just as creative, just as imaginative as the average Hayao Miyazaki film. I've been getting into Hayao Miyazaki as of late. I've seen Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. Both are excellent films. And just recently I ordered Nausicaa, another film I heard was excellent. But I can definitely imagine Hayao Miyazaki creating something just as creative as this. He was a game developer instead of a film director. But I digress. Maybe, just maybe, I will do Knight's Journey of Dreams, but I've stated before, I have yet to really try to get into it. And when I did try to enjoy it, I was in kind of a miserable state at the time. Okay, gotta go back. This one completed. Let's see if we can get all 8 ranks on Elliot's story. An Utopian, now it'll be easier to grab things. So I'd like to go this way first. But those blue chips are teasing me. And what can you do? Sometimes you can paraloop like stars and blue chips in the background if they're not too far away, but those are obviously out of my reach. Time for the bonus round. Bonus time begin, I should say. Okay, be careful. Don't want to accidentally start the next act just yet. You don't want to get ranks below C. And you probably will if you just rush through these, but I've stated before in Claire's story. Music to my ears. Having to get higher and higher links, going through rings. It does not get old, at least not very easily. Some Takashi Iizuka, same with Yuji Naka was part of these. And I hatched an Utopian. It's kind of like the prototype for the Chow Garden. I've never noticed it before, but I've heard that if you injure Utopians, the tempo for the song will go slower, and if they're in a better mood, the song will be more joyful or whatever. I've never really paid attention. I better go back now. Yeah, I guess that's something kind of neat. And ouch. Even though I just barely made it, trying to get as many points as possible, I still got a C ranking. Time to get submerged in these streams, I guess. Already, less than 20 seconds. And another isometric point of view. And here's a clock here, which is even the actual time that I am playing through, about 1:15-ish. One thing that's pretty neat, I mean, I'm not sure if it applies to this HD port, but if you play through certain levels at the right date, you play certain levels during Halloween, Elliot and Claire will have their own costumes. If you play through certain days in summer, Elliot and Claire will receive their costumes for Splash Garden. What's the other one? Although this is definitely more summer themed. I think you get, also for Christmas you get different costumes, even though if you play through Christmas nights, which thank God it's added in this, they already have their own Christmas themed costumes. Just kind of like Santa Claus. See different costumes during certain dates. This game is clearly unique, clearly ambitious, and what am I doing? Barely made it. Nice too, but if you get like below 5, you're probably not even trying, and you shouldn't be complimented then. I was too worried about not having to turn back into human form. But differences between this and the Saturn version. The HD port, the enhanced ports, they did a really good job. They definitely give fan service without being HE. But differences between this and the Saturn version. Oops, I clicked that too early. If you receive some like extra points for that. A sign that an Utopian's holding up, the more star so you'll receive, the more points you'll get out of him. But anyways, one thing they took out of the HD remake, well, I mean, if it's not on the PlayStation 2 port, if it's not in this, it wasn't in the PlayStation 2 port either, is that you have the ability to play through Sonic like in Christmas nights and perhaps Windy Valley. I'm not sure if he participates in everything. But Sonic, he jumps higher, about twice as high, and runs about twice as fast as Elliot and Claire. Elliot and Claire, so I'm supposed to pronounce their names again. Sonic goes pretty slow given that he's a blue blur, and I bet to hurry in these. What is it with Sega Saturn games and having Sonic being so far away from the speed of sound, making him slow? He's about as fast as he was in Sonic Jam, which is the slowest Sonic has ever been outside of Labyrinth. I mean, Sonic R had a decent sense of speed, but Sonic 3D Blast, he was fairly slow there too. Here is Puffy. It's a really fun boss. You just have to bounce her through certain material and never get to the end. And in you go, Puffy Puff. And squish! Oh, the thing blocked Knight's pose. I mean, when you defeat the boss, what else can you do besides just enjoy flying around for an extra 10 seconds and an A rank? And another thing that they had in the Saturn version is that there was multiplayer. I haven't spent much time with it. Basically, one player is Knight, obviously, and the other is Riala, who are used to pronounce Rayla.